Well, all right. We're starting our Grand Floridian tour off. Actually, that's Polynesian. I just wanted to see what the walking path was like going through the Island Tower and to the Grand Floridian. So this is the route we're taking instead of just getting off the Grand Floridian. I want to check it out. So this is actually a really short walk to go out the door at the Trader Sam's over here to the Cove Pool. I guess this is the pool here for the Island Tower. You get here before you know it. But here is the Cove Pool for the Island Tower. Got some fake plants out here. I didn't let those fool me. Got some AstroTurf with some chess out here. You got some cornhole going on. But it looks like it's a pretty small pool. But you can't beat the view from it. I mean, you can see over to the Grand Floridian. So I guess we start the Grand Floridian tour off from where you can see it. But here is the splash pad. You got Moana on a sailboat on it. Looks pretty cool. Got the little kids playing in it right now. But let's walk on through the Island Tower. Fitness Center and the bar. Disney's Wedding Pavilion, Grand Floridian, Magic Kingdom. So you can go that way, I guess, to the Wedding Pavilion. So we're going to actually take off and go this way right here, because if you go around to the right, that will take you back to the bar over here at the Grand Tower. But I think you got to go left to get to the Wedding Pavilion and then head over to the Grand Floridian. So we went left. Let's see where this takes us. So we're going out here to the main street, I believe. This is actually the road I come down on, because the golf course is right over here. So we're actually going up underneath the monorail. So they've taken the walking path and made it a little bit different here to get over to the Magic Kingdom if you want to walk over from the Polynesian. But we're on the front side of the Island Tower now, heading to the Grand Floridian. So let's stop here. Let's stop here and get monorail. Gotta get monorail red here as it's coming by. Kind of close there. Kind of feels close. So I do not care for this at all. It's actually going to put you on the street. So I guess we'll just have to walk. I don't know. This is just got very confusing here, because you just lost your signage to get to the Grand Floridian walking here. So I guess we'll walk right out in front of the Island Tower here, which is right here. Here's actually one of those little areas where you can come out and sit in, kind of chill out in. I do like the way those look from here, but okay, I like the wood. The wood looks good, but this walking path is just very confusing. So I'm gonna stop up here and ask these cast members. So welcome home here. I am actually going to cut through the lobby here at the Island Tower. Look at this. Wow. We're going to make this quick too. I love that up there, like it's moss or something. That looks really cool. But we're going to go out this back door here. And if you go around the other way, it's actually, oh, I like the bar here. Nice restaurant. Yeah, you can walk around the back side. There's the Cove Pool. So yeah, I mean, nice little hangout here. I could have, instead of going out, you can come around the back side. Definitely do that next time. But they need a little fire pit out here in the very back. But here's your view. Here's the Grand Floridian. That's the Wedding Pavilion right here. And there's the Polynesian Resort. And I like this. I like this bar. I know where me and Gina's going to be at next time she comes down. We'll see if we can't get us a spot in Trader Sam's, and then come over here for dinner or something. I bet this is really crowded during fireworks. but to get the restaurant's name so I can make a reservation when she's down. That would be the 28th. Maybe we can come over here that Friday night on the 27th. But we're going to walk on over to the Grand Floridian now. So I'm a little confused here. You got alligators and snakes, and what is this? This looks like it's actually it's a big speaker in there. They just need to put the cover on it, but they got it covered up right now. I thought it was like a little training area where they bring out the alligator and bring out the snake and bring it in this little pit right here, but it's not. There goes another monorail. That's cool. You're going to get plenty of monorail today, I guess. But let's walk on over. I would have walked through the parking lot. I would have come out here, but I like the back route better. Definitely like the back. You know, I've never walked from Ticket and Transportation Center over to the Magic Kingdom. I might try that next time. I like catching the boat. You can catch the boat there at the Polynesian. If you park on the left side, that's, you know, whenever I park on the left side, I always try to take in the Polynesian. But here's the wedding pavilion. I guess this is the reception hall for the wedding pavilion. And the actual wedding pavilion is up here to the right, and we'll look at that here in a second. So this must be the wedding pavilion here. You got a do not enter guest, no guest access here. I thought that would be a nice little path. It must be bringing food over or something. Event in progress. To speak with someone from the Disney Fairy Tale wedding team, visit Frank's studio next door. But there is your wedding pavilion. And you've got restrooms here, and this must be some type of reception hall here. It's my first time really walking this property, but we're going to see if this is Frank's up here. Okay, so if you're planning your Disney wedding, this is where you're going to come. You're going to come to Frank's studio, and it's right down the front right of the Grand Floridian. That's pretty flowers there. I love the dress over in the corner. All right, so you're going to check in right here and plan your wedding. But here is the Grand Floridian. I love this. Love this here. It's a good picture. So I had pretty good timing there. I got the Grand Floridian, got that fountain in the picture. That's going to be my thumbnail. But let's walk on up here. So this is not going to bring us in the front door, but here's the very front of the entrance. You've got your covered parking here. No parking here. Parking is actually across the street out here. Now, if you make a reservation for the restaurants at the Grand Floridian, you can only check in, I think, an hour and a half or 2 hours early. There goes another monorail shots all day long out here. My gosh. You'd think I was at Magic Kingdom or Disney World. But as like I was saying, you only have about an hour and a half, because they don't want people coming in here and parking and trying to go over to the park. So you've only got an hour and a half or 2 hours before your reservation that you can actually check in and park at the resorts. I always got messed with people. There was a guy back there, and he was actually checking his phone, but there was like some missing grass kind of area. You can see where they've been doing some work here, and it looked like they had rubbed some areas out there with the grass and killed the grass. But there's a cast member there. I said, "Is there a hidden Mickey in that grass that he's taking a picture of?" Oh, it tore him up. He didn't know what to say. But there's your look back over to the Polynesian. There goes one of your ferry boats. But we're going to walk around. I didn't know this was back here. This is beautiful back here. What a beautiful walking path. What a beautiful running path. If I was a runner, I might come over here and actually jog around this place. This would be pretty cool to have a little jogging path here. Just come over and park at the Ticket and Transportation Center, throw my running shoes on, and go for a little run. Alright, so we're back here at the pool. It's on the back side here. I've never really seen a lot of pictures or videos of this pool here for some reason. But there's another little pavilion there. You've got one, and that's my biggest issue with Disney and their properties, is they're so spread out. But there is the pool bar. So there goes another monorail. Imagine that, or did I just say that? I think I just said that, but I don't know if it was, I don't know if my phone had turned off. I run out of space there. But I do remember this fountain from a few years ago. We came over here and had dinner one night, and we walked around the property. But, so we got Senses, a day of Disney spas around the front, health club, sports court, wedding pavilion, Disney's Grand Floridian. So we're going to walk this way here, and this will put us at the very front entrance. So that's always a good sign. It's always a good sign when you're 50, 75 yards away from the pool and you can smell the sanitizer. And it's not a heavy chlorine smell, but you can definitely tell that they've got a sanitizer in it. Probably, I would say it's probably a salt pool. I would think they would have converted all of these over to salt instead of chlorine, but we're getting ready to come up. I was wrong about that. It must have been the spa that we were looking at over there. But here is the very front entrance, and it's covered. You got the monorail, silver setting up here. That was my Chariot from a little while ago. But here is the front of the resort. You got this big covered area parking here. We'll go up here and check it out. So we almost always stop and take a picture of these two Chariots here. I think this is, okay, it's a 1929 Cadillac. And they keep it covered, so it stays pretty clean. I mean, that thing is really clean. You hear a monorail going over, but it's this old horse-drawn carriage here. I like that. I like that. The day I saw the Dapper Dans coming in down Main Street in their horse-drawn carriage. That was pretty cool. Have to look in that video for that. But we'll walk on in to the resort now. This is one thing I always enjoy about Disney's resorts, is how well manicured their properties are. I mean, their flowers always look great. I mean, this is just so well manicured. With these flower pots everywhere. So beautiful. So well manicured, so well maintained. They do a great job, their gardening staff. Alright, so Grand Floridian. Get ready for this massive lobby. Wow. Wow.
I need to take your picture with your expression. Wow.
Well, I've always got that expression.
Oh, good.
And whenever I see a pretty lady,
You are so kind.
there you go. See? There you go. Alright, you got this big old grand. Got this big old grand. She want to take my picture. I'll tell you, that's a problem I've always had, is women wanting to take my picture. Oh my, look at this lobby. All right, got the bird cage over here. Your resort check-in is actually back over here to the right side. Always pretty flowers out. You got, see what we got here on the floor. Look, who's that? There he is. Always people were standing on it here. So you got Minnie on one side, Mickey on the other. Was that Pluto in the center? The GF, the Grand Floridian right here. And there you go. There's your shot right here. Look at how pretty this is. Wow. But resort check-in is over here on the right. Plenty of spaces opened up to check in, so you're not standing in line very long. Love the way this lobby is set up. You've got this bird cage over on the left. Kind of mimics the elevator right here on the right-hand side. You'll have your big Christmas tree right here in the center at Christmas. Got a piano here right now. They'll move the piano off to the side, so he'll be playing Christmas tunes out here. But your gingerbread house will be sitting right here when they do have that. Got a couple of restaurants over here to the left. We'll take a look. But here is your store. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Curiosor Clothers, I guess. But you've got some resort wear in here. Nice stuff. Got some nice stuff in here for women. I don't see no men's clothing. There's no men's clothing in here at all. Okay, maybe back here in the back. I always put the men. Gina loves these here. She loves this brand here, I believe. We saw this the other night. She said I would look good in that. What is this? Lily Pulsar. But back here's your men's clothing. I always put the men in the back. They always put the men in the back. Look at these beautiful glasses here. I don't know, he ain't gonna wear those ears, but some socks, some shirts, sweatshirts, vineyard vining, Vinnings, what is that? Vinnings, I guess. Got some Tommy Bahamas in here. I was looking at this shirt over at the Polynesian. It's 158. I keep getting drawn to that shirt. I like the colors of it. Do not really like these two here, but I do like this one. All right, so let's keep going. I need to straighten that picture up. All right, that picture's crooked. I do like the setting. It's a marsh, swamp, Florida. I like that setting.
That part.
So here's one of your stores. All right, what we have out here. So let's go back to the very back here. I think this is a sandy cove over here. So I had to stop and show you these two fish here. I like that. But this is the Garden View Lounge up here. Actually overlooking the garden out back there. I like that. It's got some bunny rabbits, some storks. I like that. I like that. It looks good. There's the teapot. There's the teapot. What, did I miss something over here? Okay. There's the teacup. I don't know. I do not know their names though. But I missed those on the floor. And there's the rose. And we'll get to the rose a little bit later. Garden View Lounge. Then you have the Sandy Cove Gifts and Sundries here. Love this here. At the fish. Look at the fish. The fish are swimming around, coming up and going under. Oh, the balloon floats around. Got the plane flying up there. But there's a fish. There's the other one. I wish you were here. Magical time. So this is actually the restaurant we ate at before. There's another Mickey on the floor. There's Donald. There's Pluto and Minnie over here. But we ate here at the Grand Floridian Cafe. We've eaten here twice. Really nice. Enjoyed it. They do lunch and breakfast from 7:30 to 2 o'clock. And then dinner from 5 to 9. We did dinner. Here's Park Fare. All right, so they do serving breakfast from 8 to 12 and dinner from 4 to 9. Dinner selections: Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Tiana's gumbo, baked salmon, saffron lemon butter, carving station, warm chocolate cake. That sounds like a real good. It's beef and potato hash, Mickey shaped waffles. Sounds really good. I'll have to maybe come back and try that at some point in time. I have never taken these steps back here in the back. So we're going to take these steps instead of walking across the lobby. These on the back left corner of the lobby here. Actually 3 flights. Like the bunny rabbit there. What is that? A monkey? That's a monkey up there. I like that. Alright, so we made it up the steps here. I'm going to take a good look back at the lobby here. There's your lobby. Alright, so we have the Enchanted Rose here. And it actually is not open right now. But there's the Enchanted Rose Lounge. So if you're doing the monorail crawl, this is probably where you'd want to stop. Try to have a little drink. But here it is, the Enchanted Rose. It's open from 3:30 to 11 p.m. I like the chandelier. I like that. That looks good. Alright, so let's walk on down. We're going to keep an eye on the big lobby here, so you can see how massive this is. Here's your elevator, so you got a general idea where we're at. Got this staircase here. It's 2 flights instead of 3. Same level, just 2 longer flights instead of 3 flights. Got a little photo opportunity place over here on the left side where you can get some pictures made of your little princess. Yeah. But here you got the Mickey Mouse Mercantile. So let's check the store out here. Alright, so let's see what we have. I like the Mickey and Minnie here. So it looks like pretty much just your standard. This is just your standard Disney store here. You got some ears back here in the back. Got some Mickey or some Minnie here. I like the Minnie jacket there. That would be pretty cool. I like the little hat, a little bow on top of it. That's pretty cool. Little Minnie Mouse for your little one. Got some Crocs back here with Mickey on them. Oh my gosh. Look at these. I wonder what size those come in. But 2025 here. I like the Donald. Look at Donald. Donald's always happy. Mickey there. Looks good. Alright, so that's your mercantile. Alright, so you go out this door here and that will take you out to the monorail. Got security out there. So we're not going that way. Same stamp that had downstairs. Here's your basin white. Get you some soaps in there. Pretty good. And what do we have over here? Got a boutique. Sorry, we are closed. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. I wonder how long it's been closed. Oh, there's Tinkerbell in this one. Always got to get Tinkerbell in, don't you? I'm sure there's hidden Mickeys all over the place here. Never really aware of where they were at, but here we have Victoria Albert's and Centrico's. They're back here on the back left corner. Fine dining. I've watched several videos of people doing Victoria Albert's, but this looks really nice back here. So here is Victoria Albert's here. And here is Centrico's. Looks like they open up at 5 to 9:30. Now this is like a 10-course, 11-course dinner here. Actually, right here it is. The chef's table. There you go. You can pause it and read all of that. And then here's the menu. And I mean, wow. Like 11 or 12 settings there. And there is the restaurant. I like the big bar there. They're setting up back there for dinner right now. This looks really snazzy. This looks nice. Put that on the list. Put that on the list, Rodney. One of these days. One of these days. We'll probably come do it and not even put a video out. But that looks good. All right, so let's head outside. Check out the rest of the grounds. All right, so we on the very back side. The restaurants we were just at are right here on that second level here. So that's where we were just at. But you have another pool back here, it looks like. Another fountain. The main pool is back over here to the right. That's where the wedding pavilion is. You can see the Polynesian up here in front of us. Got some more board games back here in the grass. They've overseeded it with ryegrass. Looks like you got some dart games there. Little putt-putt. And here is another pool. This pool is actually probably more... Okay, courtyard pool is currently closed for refurbishment. So we can take a good look at this pool. I just saw a lifeguard, what looked like a lifeguard go by. But it looks like they've got a bar over here. But here is this pool. Looks like they got a little shower station up here. We're gonna walk around it and check it out. But this is a big property. Spread out, big. Look, I guess it's got like 8 or so, 9, maybe 10 separate buildings to it. But, all right, we'll check it out from this side over here now. All right, so here is the same pool, but from a different angle here. I like the way they got these bubblers up. Looks like it's 0 entry here. Down to about 3 feet 3 inches down here on the right. Looks like you've got your courtyard bar here, bathrooms, pretty cool. Got plenty of seating around it, but it looks like, okay, the hot tub is up here. One hot tub, it looks like. Pretty nice looking little pool area. And there is a restaurant back here. Here we have the Sugar Loaf. Did you know they filmed the Beach Boys? One of the Beach Boys videos here. I forget what was the name of that song. It was in a movie. Anybody know it? I'm not going to say what it was. I know, but do you know? Beach Boys had John Stamos in it. Actually, it's probably about the same time he actually joined the Beach Boys for a bit. But don't understand the rocks everywhere. Majority of the time, I just don't get those. Guess it's to keep people from, or the carts from riding off, is what we'd use them for on the golf course. You know, traffic control, keep them from riding, cutting corners, pushing rocks out of the way. Get it back on the dead spot. Keep them from, gosh almighty, what did they do here? I mean, they didn't knock that rock off of it, they drug it off of it. But here is a very nice picture area back over to the Contemporary in the tower. We were over here, I guess it was back November or so, me and Gina, and we went to dinner at the Contemporary, and actually the moon was setting over here. It was really, really pretty. and it could not get the picture to turn out. And I don't think I put dinner in there. I don't think I ever did that video. Don't think I ever put it up. But there's the train station. You got the castle over here to the left. Train station, Space Mountain, Tron, Contemporary. Got the ferry, Polynesian. Beautiful property. And then a restaurant here. Now, I've heard mixed reviews on this restaurant. I've heard it can be really good, or it could be just okay. I'm not going to say bad. I don't think you could find anything on Disney property that you would classify as bad. But landscape really well. It's got, what is this? Necrosses. Alright, so this is Necrosses restaurant. It's out here on the water. Probably opens up at 5, I would think. Like I said, I mean, it's a beautiful setting. And here is the menu for it. Alright, so let's walk back over to the main building. Thought about maybe, well, we're going to walk around the corner here, show you where the boat launch is at. So your main pool, your center pool was here. Other pool was on the very right side. There is your main lobby and main building there with your restaurants. This is Conch Key right here. Each one of these buildings has a name. Imagine that. There goes the monorail again. Imagine that. You got your boat launch to the Magic Kingdom right up here. Or you could be adventurous. You could be really adventurous, and you can actually see some people walking over there underneath the monorail track. There's a good shot back there. Look, you got the ferry, you got the monorail going into. I mean, how often could you get that shot there if you sat out here all day long with a couple of the ferry boats going across, the monorail going into the Contemporary? Nice shot. But this is where you'll pick the water taxi up. Here's some few explosions there. Oh wow! I think they're out just joyriding. Can't think they. I don't think they know where they're going. They came in and turned around, went back out. But here you go. Here comes your water taxi. I think it might stop here first and then go over to the Polynesian, then to the Magic Kingdom. I think that's the route. Pretty sure that's the route it takes. Pretty sure it's the same route all the time. But there's Necrosses here. So, and that's your view. If you're sitting out, you got window view. You can see all the way over to the castle, maybe Space Mountain. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. Remember, the Grand Floridian's calling your name.